There are places where guitars are sold and others where they are brought to life. What exactly is the Guitarist Café? A store, a family story, or just an excuse to spend your day strumming riffs?
The Guitarist Café is an excuse to strum some riffs.
It's a music store specialized in guitars. We also do quite a few other products, so basically that's it. Then since we are brothers...
It's also a family story.
Yes, it's also a family story that comes from our father. So there you go. But it's still a music store specialized in guitars.
How did it all start? Do you remember the moment when you said, okay, we're going to open a music store and put our soul into it?
The Guitarist Café was created 20 years ago. It all started with our father, who is a guitar enthusiast. So he would buy one here, one there, until the house became full and the basement too.
And then our mother said stop. She told him to open a store because we had too many guitars and needed to sell them off. And that's what he did.
I will put the photo here from when it all started. I couldn't say how old we were. Do you know how old you were?
5 years, 6 years.
Yeah, I must have been 10 years old, something like that, maybe a bit older. So we grew up with guitars, with the guitar shop. So from a young age we've been immersed in it, and then working with family, there are still plenty of positive points. So it's really nice.
And honestly, Fabrice, did you start playing guitar to express yourself or to impress someone?
This question smells fishy.
No, I started the guitar, I must have been 6 years old, something like that. Then I admit, well, since we were immersed in the world of guitars, I was always touching the guitars of our father. And then, so I remember the first things I learned, at least, were at the age of 6. So at 6 you don't want to impress many people except your parents. But yeah, so I probably started to express myself, let's say that.
It still served him well, didn't it?
No.
You can feel that more than just selling guitars happens here. What do we really find behind the counter?
So it's life in the store, it's customer advice, lutherie, repairs. We also have a website we manage called secondhandguitar.com, where we sell all our vintage guitars, secondhand signature guitars, amps, pedals, etc.
We also have the Guitar Player Saloon. It's a professional soundproof booth where people can come to play, select their guitar, meaning since we have a stock of great guitars, they can select several, choose their pedals, their amp, which you can rent by the hour, half hour as you wish, and then you can play the most beautiful guitars in the world. So we have a really rich stock in that regard. You can play at full volume, that's what's great, and so it's a concept, it's the concept that made us known, so 20 years ago, and which is still here today, but in a more modern way this time.
They say that in this booth you can test legendary guitars. But between us, is it more a place of testing or temptation?
For me it's both, you know, it's cool to be able to try out all the guitars we want. It's still quite a place of temptation too. So it happens that people live with guitars.
Yes, it often happens that they live with a guitar and then they just come in to try it, and in the end they start recalculating their budget for the end of the month. But it remains a place available for everyone. So of course there are people who fall in love with certain guitars and live with them. So there are risks. If you want to see, test or buy legendary guitars, this is the place in Lausanne, Switzerland, and see you soon.
Stay tuned.